Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. In today's video it is my monthly check-in. It is the 1st of June. Yeah, it's check-in day. In this video I will be weighing myself, so I'll tell you how much weight I've lost or gained or maintained for this month. I do a progress shot section where I show different angles of my body. I do a measurement section where I take my measurements and compare that to my starting point and for the previous month. And then I do a gold try on clothing section where I have 3 pieces of clothing that I try on every month to see how progress is going with that. At the end of the video I will then set some intentions for the month ahead, but before we get started with the sort of check-in process, I guess I'll just talk about how my month has gone as a whole. So this month has gone really well. There has been some tough points just with regards to weighing myself regularly again. Mentioned when I started weighing myself again last month that I knew that this was going to be a struggle, and it has. Not being particularly pleased with the number on the scales, always doubting myself and putting myself down for things that are good enough, but I don't see them that way, if you get what I mean. I'm always very self-critical, so that has been tough to deal with. In terms of generally how the month has gone, I've been on track. There has been a few days where I've been off track, but they've sort of been planned days. For the rest of the time I have been under my calories and I've been doing well. I have been doing 10k steps every single day for the month of May, so that has gone really well. I have complained multiple times in my pits and peaks that I have been struggling to get my 10k steps. It is quite a lot of time to put into doing 10k steps a day, so I have been struggling with that sort of aspect of it, but I've only sort of got myself to blame for that because I haven't been running. I can probably count on one hand the amount of times that I've been running this month. I know that me starting running again will help with my steps. I fully intend to get back into running this month. That is going to be one of my main focuses for this month, is to get back into my running. So that should definitely help out with my 10k steps. I have decided to continue the 10k steps just because I think it's a good way of me getting in my movement every single day, and I do think it's helping, so I'm going to continue with that. But yeah, generally this month it has been going really well. So I guess we'll get into the check-in portion of the video. So I'll start with my weigh-in. I have lost a total of 12 pounds since I started, which was on the 23rd of April. I lost 5 pounds in the first week up until the 1st of May. And I've lost 7 pounds this month in total. It would have been nice to have got an extra 2 pounds off to make it a stone for the end of May, but that just wasn't to be. I have been struggling this sort of like past week. I didn't lose much weight at all last week, so yeah, I'm hitting a bit of a stall, which is fine. It's to be expected, but yeah, it would have been nice to sort of get that stone marker, but I'm sure I'll get that this week or this month or whatever, so I'm just going to keep on going with that. So I am generally happy with losing 7 this month. Like I said, it has been sort of difficult with the sort of mind play with the scales, knowing that I lost 5 pounds in a week last month and then I've only lost 7 this week. It's sort of difficult to get my mind around, but I'm taking every win as it comes, so I'm still happy with 7 pounds, and we've just got to keep going with it. Got to keep the ball rolling, keep a foot on the gas. So hopefully I can have a similar loss this month, hopefully. So we'll see how that goes, especially if I'm going to be including running this month. I would hope that I'd lose at least the same amount, maybe more, so we'll see with that one. I will of course leave a graph, I don't know which side it's going to be when I edit, to show the check-ins that I've been doing on NutriCheck, to show my weight coming down and the loss that I've had. So you will see that now, but generally, yeah, quite happy with how things are going. We'll move on to progress shots next. Yeah, so we'll get straight into that. Okay, so we're going to do measurements next. So we've done progress shots first. I have my previous month's measurements on an envelope, and we're going to see whether anything's changed. So I'll fast forward this process and then I will get back to you at the end with what has changed, if anything. Okay, so that is measurements done. So I have had some measurements, a little disappointing. I don't know why, but I expected it to be a bit more considering the amount of weight that I've lost. But I have lost 1/2 inch from my belly area, so right around the biggest part of my belly. I've lost 1 inch from my hips and I've lost 1/2 inch from both forearms. So right here I've lost 1/2 inch. So I guess it's better than nothing, but like I said, I'm slightly disappointed because I just expected more to change, but I will take it. Things are going down, so just have to see how next month goes. So we're going to move on to gold try on clothing section next. Don't expect much to change given the change in measurements, but we'll see what happens. Move on to gold try on clothing section next. So as always, I've got 3 pieces of clothing to try on. Got these Tesco ripped jeans. These are in a size 18. This new look star type dress. This is in a 16. And I've got my Berghaus jacket. That's where the jeans are fitting. I do feel like they fit a bit better than last month. There's less of a sort of gap in the middle. Like it's almost touching, like if I gave it a push I could probably fasten them, but I'm not going to. But that's where they're at. Sticking point for this is usually the hips. It's still very tight here. And then the zip. I mean, it's still nowhere near close to actually being able to zip it, but I don't know whether it's any different from last time that I tried it on. Still can't fasten if I have it like at the hips where you're supposed to wear your jacket. I usually pull it up slightly in order to zip it. And it's still very, very tight on the bust. So that's that. So that is all my measures of progress done. I've done my weigh-in, I've done my progress shots, I've done my measurements and my gold try on clothing section. I don't really know the comparisons of my sort of body shots, if you will, until I go and edit them, so I can't really comment on that so much. I guess the only thing that I have been struggling with that is just that I don't see any changes at all in my body this month, or last month should I say. Despite losing 7 pounds, I just don't see any changes at all within myself. And I know they say that it takes quite a while for you to recognise changes in yourself, so it might be that other people notice those changes. It might be that when I go to edit I may see some slight changes, not too sure. In terms of measurements, I had lost the 2.5 inches on different parts, so I am happy with that, but as I said, it is a little bit of a disappointment that not more changed, but it is what it is and I'm happy to take any sort of win. Gold triangle clothing section, I mentioned that the jeans did feel like they fit a bit better. I feel like I could pull them up a bit more and I could like literally almost fasten them. So we'll see how this month goes in terms of maybe those fit in by the end of this month. We'll see. In terms of the dress, I didn't really see any changes, and the same with the jacket. I just, in my arms with the jacket and with the chest, I just don't feel like I've lost anything there. And obviously with me not losing measurements in those areas either, I didn't expect those to really change. So yeah, that is what that is, and I've just got to be happy with everything that does go down. I'm going to set some intentions for the month ahead. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I have barely run. I think I can count on one hand how many times I've run this month. So I'm quite disappointed with that, so that I am going to make that a focus this month to make sure that I get those runs in, and as I said, it'll help with my steps as well. So I'm aiming for at least 2 runs a week, I think, and I'm aiming to return to parkrun at the end of the month, hopefully. So we'll see how that goes. I don't think I really have anything else that I want to sort of focus on this month. I feel like my eating and things like that have already they're already under control. I'm still continuing with those. I'm still continuing with my 10k steps. So yeah, I think just having one sort of main focus rather than multiple things to focus on might help me a bit more. So yeah, I'm just going to focus on the running this month, and that should help boost sort of weight loss and everything else. So yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say. It's been a good month overall, and I hope I have a really good month of June to sort of finish up the first half of the year. So I'm going to end the video here so that I don't ramble on and this video isn't too long. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. You can always click the notification bell down below to be notified of when my videos go live. Other than that, hope you're all staying safe and well. Hope you all enjoy the rest of your weekend, whatever it is that you're watching this, and I will see you again in my next video. Bye.